If you never heard about DeFi before, or you want to make sure you understand it right, this video is for you. DeFi, or decentralized finance, is a movement that aims at making a new financial system that is open to everyone and doesn't require trusting intermediaries like banks. To achieve that, DeFi relies heavily on cryptography, blockchain, and smart contracts. Smart contracts are the main building blocks on DeFi. If you don't know what smart contracts are, or you want to refresh your knowledge, you can pause this video and watch my introduction to smart contracts video first. It's worth noticing that currently most, if not pretty much all of the DeFi projects are built on Ethereum. The main reason for this is the Ethereum's fairly robust programming language called Solidity that allows for writing advanced smart contracts that can contain all the necessary logic for the DeFi applications. Besides that, Ethereum has the most developed ecosystem across all the smart contract platforms, with thousands of developers building new applications every day, and the most value locked in smart contracts, which create an additional network effect. In fact, all the DeFi protocols mentioned in this video are built on Ethereum. Now, let's see how it all started. One of the first projects that started the decentralized finance movement was MakerDAO. MakerDAO, founded in 2015, allows users to lock in collateral such ETH and generate DAI, a stablecoin that by using certain incentives follows the price of US dollar. DAI can be also used for saving on Maker's Oasis platform. This recreates one of the pillars of the financial system, lending and borrowing. In fact, DeFi is trying to create the whole new financial ecosystem in a permissionless and open way. Lending and borrowing is only one part of this ecosystem. Some of the other important parts are stablecoins, decentralized exchanges, derivatives, margin trading, and insurance. Let's talk about each of the categories one by one. Besides MakerDAO that we just mentioned, there are a few other important DeFi projects in this category. The main one is Compound. Compound, at the time of creating this video, is the biggest DeFi project in the lending category, with around $630 million worth of assets locked in the protocol. Compound is an algorithmic, autonomous interest rate protocol that allows users to supply assets like Ether, BAT, 0x, or Tether and start making interest. Supplied assets can also act as collateral for borrowing other assets. Another popular DeFi project in this category is Aave. With clever use of smart contracts and certain incentives, we can create a stablecoin that is pegged to the US dollar without having to store dollars in the real world. We already mentioned MakerDAO that essentially allows the users to lock in their collateral and generate DAI. DAI is a good example of an algorithmic stablecoin. Besides DAI, there are multiple other non-algorithmic stablecoins like USDT, USDC, or PAX. The main problem with them is the fact that they are centralized, as there is a company behind them that is responsible for holding the equivalent of the value of stablecoins in US dollar or other assets. Nevertheless, these stablecoins gained a lot of popularity and are extensively used in DeFi applications like Compound or Aave. Decentralized exchanges, or DEXs, in opposite to standard centralized crypto exchanges, allow for exchanging crypto assets in a completely decentralized and permissionless way, without giving up the custody of the coins. There are two main types of DEXs. the liquidity pool-based, and the order book-based ones. A few examples of the liquidity pool-based ones are Uniswap, Kyber, Balancer, and Bancor. Loopring and IDEX are examples of the order book-based ones.